Hello, my name's Rasmus, and I'm gonna talk about a short story called Robbie, written by Isaac Asimov. This story is about the 8-year-old little girl called Gloria and her robot Robbie. Gloria got two parents. She got her mother, Grace, and her father, George. And in this story, we start out seeing Gloria and Robbie playing in the backyard. They're playing catch and then they're laughing and she's telling stories and they're having a good time. But we quickly find out that her mother, Grace, don't like Robbie. She doesn't like robot, like most of the society in this story doesn't like robots. So she wants to get rid of Robbie. She doesn't think that robots in general are good for Gloria. But the father, George, likes Robbie. He actually works in a robot factory where they make robots like Robbie. So he's all for robots. But Grace gets her will and they get rid of Robbie. That makes Gloria really sad. She starts losing weight. She's sad. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. They try to replace him with a dog, but she doesn't care about the dog. She just wants Robbie. Then Grace got the idea that they were moving to the big city, and that helped a little bit. Gloria was a little bit happier, but that's only because then she could be looking for Robbie in the big city. So one day, Gloria and Grace went to the museum, and Gloria found a big robot called the talking robot. And she talked to the robot. She asked, "Do you know where Robbie is? He's a robot like you." And that actually destroyed the robot. So the mother came and Gloria broke down. She was sad. I want Robbie. She's unhappy without Robbie. The mother broke down in front of George and was all, "I don't know what to do. How do I make her happy again? No, we're not bringing the robot back. What are we going to do?" George suggests that they take Grace to the robot factory to show her that Robbie isn't a human being. He's a robot made like all the other robots, just mechanical parts moving. So they take her to this robot factory. But what Grace and Gloria don't know is that George has arranged Gloria to find Robbie in the factory. And sure she does. She finds Robbie. She's so happy that she actually jumps out in front of a moving vehicle. And it was only because of Robbie that she survived that, where Robbie jumped in front of it in the last second. And that is actually what made Grace decide that, okay, we can keep Robbie. Robbie is good enough. So the story, that is the end of the story, and when you look at it, you can say, oh, well, it's about this girl Gloria and she likes this robot Robbie. But actually, this story is a lot more. This story is also about today's racism, where like they are afraid of robots because they don't know robots. And today, some people are afraid of black people. Some people are afraid of Muslims because of all this terrorism going on in the world. So they're like, oh my God, every Muslim is a terrorist. And it is of course not like that. And that is what this story is also trying to tell. Even though this story is told in the 1930s, it's a very old story. This is, of course, the first story in a series from Isaac Asimov about the robots. You get several hints in the story that this is supposed to be a sequel and a series. There's a girl in the story that is mentioned very quick, and then she looks in the book, and then she's over, and she made a famous essay or something. And that tells me that there's more to this story. Of course, and the series is about how society can handle this robot situation if they're accepting them. And again, that is what we are doing in our own world with racism right now. So that is all I have to say about the story.